The Madman!
Well, let's top off that arena with getting a Whispers of the Old Gods pack as well. And let's do a nice trifecta open. This pack has literally nothing I can put in my Mage deck. Oh, Hobart. Alright, well. Rip Hobart. Do we want to put Mistress of Mixtures in our Mage deck? Interesting. Alright, so the only legendaries which I haven't opened yet are from Whispers of the Old Gods and Classic. As you can see, the opening packs and then having a legendary guaranteed in the first 10 lets you speed along a lot faster. Hey, Twilight Elder, that's pretty good. Let's get one more Whispers pack. We're still digging for the Whispers legendary. There it is! Zeril. Interesting. Alright, so the only legendary we haven't opened yet then. We've got Whispers, we've got Mean Streets, we've got Journey, we've got Knights, so just Classic for the legendary. Okay, so Faceless Summoner is probably worth putting in for the time being. We got 2 legendaries, which I can disenchant to make a legendary. Technically, we got unlucky by getting no playable legendaries. I mean, no playable in this deck legendaries. So if I disenchant both of these, then we can craft the Cthulhu legendary. The other path we can do is elementals. For now, though, let's just do some very simple adjusting. I think Yeti finally might be extinct. And then Summoner. I think we would prefer Firefly over Mistress, but if I don't have to craft anything, this is a nice stand-in. This card has always pretty much been bad. I'll definitely disenchant this gold card. I don't want this in my deck anyways. To craft Cthulhu stuff, I would only need to craft a Disciple of Cthulhu, 2 Cthulhu's Chosen, and Twin Emperor Veclor. To go the elemental route, I'd want to grab 2 Steam Surgers. Pyros would be optional. 2 Fireflies. Probably 2 Servant of Kalamos. Probably 2 Blaze Color, probably the Stone Shaper also. So we could definitely do either one. I'll get rid of our other legendaries here. It's more dust than I thought I would actually have, but when you really do the calculations, yeah, there's 5 sets, and you're getting 5 legendaries in a very small amount of packs open due to the 10 legendary rule. So that means the dust count of this deck, and it can have Frostlit Jaina since I opened it early, it can be up to 2,000, very, very easy peasy. I've decided on the elemental path. I was a little tempted to go down the Cthulhu path because the Cthulhu path is probably better against control decks. Not necessarily better against Jade though, because the big Jades actually suck up the Cthulhu shots. However, the elemental package, I believe, is going to be more secure in holding down the fort against aggro. And there's a lot of aggro out there, mid-rangey aggro decks. Mid-range, really. Let me get rid of the cards that don't really fit in this deck first of all. And we've got 7 cards right there that can be shifted. We're going to craft the elemental package, which is pretty inexpensive, really. I considered which parts of the elemental package to craft. Do I craft Flame Geyser? Do I craft Steam Surger? I'm actually still a little bit uncertain about that. The only 2 that I know I want for certain are Servant of Kalamos and Firefly. So let's start with that. I do want Blaze Color. However, that is an epic, so it's one of the last ones I want to craft, given that I can fill out 10 commons per epic that I craft. Since an epic is 400 dust and 10 commons is 400 dust. Pretty powerful card. This also means that if you were more patient, or if you could spend a little bit of money, it would have been really good to open a bunch more Unguro packs, due to the fact that all of these elementals come from Unguro. Alright, that definitely pushes the 4-drop slot quite high. I'm not entirely certain if I want another 12-year Stone Shaper. We'll work with just one for now. Let's see, so far I've got 4 base elementals, 6 base elementals, which can trigger the other elementals of Servant, Steam Surger, and Tolvir. So, given that I don't have that many 2-drops right now, I think Flame Geyser is pretty good. And at the very least, I mean, it is at most 80 dust wasted if I turn out to not go with it. It's kind of a tough call. I'll actually do a little bit of thinking before I dedicate myself into that one. Flame Geyser is a little bit iffy. I could just craft the 2 Primordial Glyphs now, since those are... I'm clearly lacking in the 2-drop spot, and Primordial Glyph is a very, very strong card. I am going to get eventually 4 epics in this deck, probably. So the question is, Blaze Color or Primordial Glyph? So for now, we'll go 1 Glyph. I thought about it, and I don't really have any legendaries that I would want to put in this deck other than Pyros, and I would want to put in Pyros, but it's not that essential. The Blaze Color is actually a lot less important at the moment, because Fireland's Portal takes the spot of Blaze Color. We can just go with 2 Glyphs right now. So basically, these Glyphs take the spot of a random legendary, which is Disenchanted. I'll take 1 Flame Geyser for now. Alright. It's the moment in time where the deck kind of all mostly comes together. There's still a few changes that I will make, but the core is definitely here at this point. These hands look so much better already. Fantastic. My dear Firefly. So much better than a 2-mana 2/3, since it's basically a 2-mana 2/4, which you can play flexibly to fill out your mana curve. Ooh. Oh, the RNG. Oh, that's pretty good. Dang. Wow.
Amazing.
If you thought Innervate was good, that was better than Innervate. Oh, I forgot to play it. Well, not necessarily forgot to play it. It's a good elemental activator. We'll claim that I didn't forget to play that one.
Not a morning person.
The perfect card to play us alongside my Arcane Intellect, right? And then if I drew into a elemental, such as Serving Calamus, then I could trigger the elemental. Perfect.
Total corruption, total power!
I just need a little bit of time before I can Faceless Summoner. It's probably worth... Let's try this. Before I can Flame Strike, I mean.
Winter is here. Side effects.
Lifesteal doesn't matter that much.
Trust
Oh! Combo! The idea of the deck is cool, right? You use the Blood Bloom to spend down your health, and then you use the Corpse Taker and the Mistress of Mixtures and Sacrificial Pact to raise your health back up. You're looking at a future deck building genius here. Okay. Aha! We can always get plenty of Pyros with this card anyways. And late game, Shimmering Tempest is probably the best one. Yep. So since the opponent has Crystal Weavers, killing the demon is probably better than the human. Oh, that's synergy.
Winners move, empires fall.
Do not fear power. Fear those
Who wield it? I actually played a decent amount of Elemental Mage back before, well, back in Ungoro. And it was pretty good against aggro. It was on the verge of being decent, but it ran out of steam. And then Frostless Jaina came around. The reason why this deck hasn't seen that much competitive play is because, admittedly, it is a little bit weaker than the others, but I also think it hasn't gotten enough experimentation, and that's a cruel deck. I'd been looking at all the one-ofs and been thinking, wouldn't that be awesome if it was cruel? And it turns out it is. The Tar Creeper will bring down one of those guys, down a bit of health.
You'll be just like me.
So without the second Flame Strike, I have to deal with Blood Reaver Gul'dan at some point. Ah. Your health totals appear to be somewhere around under 4. That might be good. Although I don't have to use it. I can save my Flame Strike, which is probably a good idea. Find some stuff. Ooh. Oh, it's so good here. The glyph! It can be anything! Wait. Yes, I'm not playing Flame Strike. Yes. The power!
time is now.
So many possibilities.
Oh, more power!
So many possibilities. Blood and shadow.
So, definitely had to save the Flame Strike for the Gul'dan turn. Oh, wow, ruined by imps. I forgot about that.
Bloody hellfire.
Mistake.
That is kind of unfortunate. So he probably has Doomguard in his deck. I wonder if I kill Malchezaars here. Does it really matter that much? Eh, it's spooky enough. Oh wait, Shatter. Ah, I have Water Elementals, it's fine.
You have made an unwise decision.
Who dares summon me?
Oh, Clutch Mother Zavis. I was gonna say something clever like allow me to shatter your dreams, but this is a better play at the moment. Ooh, nice. Huh, a 1 health minion, eh?
Why do you go?
I'll take that. This hand is not quite as good as the first one.
Relax. It's a party.
We might be okay though. Nope, if I wait all the way until turn 9, I can get a Water Elemental from this. Oh, we can see the combo. I see what you were going for here.
Relax.
Ah.
Party.
Alright, I think I lost. Well, the coin flame strike is going to be very important. It's the only thing I know at the moment. Oh, Skelemancer, super spooky.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
Trust me.
Okay, we do have coin flame strike next turn. But we're probably going to have to sheep the Skelemancer, as it is maximum spookiness.
Speak your peace.
Maybe he'll trade with the Skelemancer?
Speak
Maybe?
your peace.
Nope. Alright.
This might sting.
It's only a 4/4. We've got time. Oh my gosh, another Skelemancer. Well, this one's fine. I do need to use the sweeper of the Flame Strike eventually. Oh, that feels so bad. If I play a Tar Creeper, he doesn't actually have any way. And he's already used 2+1 damages. Didn't play an Elemental last turn, unfortunately. Could try this. Yeah, let's just do this. That is actually really good. Praise Gorilla.
My shield for Argus.
Alright, I think I can survive here. Coin Fire Blast is pretty good. I might be a little bit optimistic, but I wanted to Lich Jaina and then coin Hero Power.
The light protects me.
Play it. Hopefully it's small. Why not Flame Strike Coin Tarper to play around Doomguard? Basically because I'm super optimistic. I think Coin Tar Trooper does win a higher percentage of the time. I figure a deck with Devilsaur Egg and Skelemancer though has buffs also, so I didn't want to leave anything on the board. Engines. You are shivering. Are you afraid?
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it. You're shivering. Are you afraid?
The classic never use coin game. Never seen that card before. It's a Venomancer! Alright, awesome. We got enough gold for yet another Paco. And we have unlocked the legendary from all of these 4 sets. Probably got them a bit earlier than expected. Some good luck there. No playable legendaries or epics. A little bit bad luck there, right? And we'll get the classic pack finally. We're looking for Mana Worm and Acolyte of Pain out of this pack. Wow, we got Acolyte of Pain. That's pretty good. That's a 40 dust saving. If I ever wanted to put that card in the deck, and it's definitely... It was on my radar for cards I would want to put in the deck. Let's toss the Faceless Summoner. I think if I wanted to have an Acolyte of Pain, it would probably only be 1 also, so that's kind of nice. Is a Blizzard worth crafting? No, not in this deck. Let's see, Tar Creeper on 3 against a Druid. What is a Druid's rank 19? Will be playing some kind of aggro stuff there, right? I'll keep it. Against the higher rank Druid, I would toss it. Oh, I guess it also triggers the 3/4 drops that go off of elementals. Oh, sweet. Good matchup. If this were Mana Worm, this would be insane here then.
This might sting.
This is a really good anti-aggro hand. Enchanted Raven and Jade Blossom in the same deck. What a madman. Yeah. This is really good against that, but I'm obligated to play this due to wanting to play one of those on the next turn. So we can skip the Surger next turn, we go Acolyte, Fire Blast. Against a Jade deck, I do have to be somewhat the aggressor. Maybe I should have started with... No, it's not really a dedicated Jade deck, though. Where's the dedication? We can mess around a little bit.
Beetleberries, my favorite.
This deck's flowing alright. I think the 112-year Stone Shaper is actually the sweet spot. It's... What is that card? Sogoth. Almost Sogoth. Uh-oh, he's ramping to 10 mana. Could that mean what I think it means? He's rank 19, so we don't want to read the wrong signal. Maybe he doesn't know about the hidden ability of Wild Growth, which is that you can draw a card at 10. Which is actually a thing, which is surprising that... Like, this really should have a parentheses. Or like at least when you roll your mouse over it, right? If you're at 10 mana, you can draw a card. Something like that. How is that? Things that are not in the game yet that should be. Alright, we have our mini ultimate infestation, I guess.
I got the best deal anywhere.
Ruh-roh. Thank goodness for no more innervates. That does make that version a lot worse. You might be able to out-tempo the Jade here. He hasn't played a swipe yet, so... We're expecting swipe next turn. Swipe next turn is really devastating to me. Because he gains 8. Alright, Jaina, let's see if you can let's see if you can handle the onslaught of Jade.
Where shall I strike?
It's gonna be tough. Nobody said it'd be easy. At least if I lose, Team Light gets a point. So that's something to think about.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Small benefit.
Time waits for no one.
Alright, so he's only got 15, 24 damage here. We absolutely have to create a water elemental. We absolutely have to kill this auctioneer. We definitely need to develop this Servant of Calamus. Although I guess I could Fireball. Fireball 8-5, that's pretty decent. Though I miss it on the Fireball plus Fire Blast on this thing later. I actually think Servant of Calamus is probably better. I'm getting 5, I'll be at 28, 16, 24. No, I guess we have to do this. I guess we kill the 7-7 now that I think about it. Yeah. We're still good. We're still good.
Brothers, heed my call.
Oh, if only. Just gotta survive the 38 damage on the board. Get the anomalous on the board, and then let him attack. And then we got this.
Brothers, heed my call.
Well
My
played.
reading.
I concede to your power.
Well played.
Yeah, if I want to beat that deck, I'll have to put a Skulking Geist into this one. If. Not certain if I want to beat it yet.